Welcome to Mount Pleasant, with its small shops, diverse restaurants, low-rise residences, and an abundance of light, creating a vibrant and lively sidewalk culture. A new community plan approved in 2010 sought to reinforce this organic diversity while promoting the growth of affordable, denser housing stock that respected existing forms and heights. And we thought we knew what was coming before we met the Rize. The zoning for this site limited the height to 30 feet and the density to a floor space ratio, FSR, of 1, equivalent to a 2-story building on half the lot. At the discretion of city staff, up to 70 feet of height and an FSR of 3.0 might be allowed if significant public benefits resulted from such a relaxation. The planning staff is somehow prepared to support 215 feet of height, 7 times the outright zoning, 3 times the conditional maximum. The resulting tower would generate an FSR 5.5, over 5 times the outright zoning, 83% above the maximum conditional. In exchange, the community gets a LEED Silver proposal with no rental or below market units, no community space, big box retail, and an amenity contribution for some future project of $6.3 million. And what's to happen to our brightly lit streets? The tallest buildings cast the longest shadows, and this is on the average day, and then there's all winter. What you're looking at here is noon shadows every day of the year. The month is shown in the lower left. Our Town Cafe is in the right, deep in shadow, all winter long and all the way into the end of April, and the first sunlight hits the front of the building and lights the sidewalk. Then the shadows come back in August, and Our Town Cafe is again thrown into shadow. The January Rize open house, even these shadow diagrams were not even brought, and they don't begin to tell the real story. There's misleading, and there's outright fabrication. None of these drawings measure up. Nothing tells the whole truth, as clearly shown here. For 2 years, the community perspective on this building could not have been made more clear, time and time again.
So, if I understand you correctly, there is a Mount Pleasant plan. It's consistent with the plan. This is a new Mount Pleasant plan. It's not an old plan. The developer, if I understand correctly, came in with an application prior to the completion of the plan and revised the plan, their submission to better meet or match what the intent of the Mount Pleasant plan was. Subsequent to that, there was 3 meetings, public meetings, that public were given the opportunity to engage and give input. The developer then made changes to their development proposal after receiving that input, and that's why we find ourselves here today. After all those meetings, 2 years worth of process, and council is now being presented with a submission by the developer, supported by staff, because of it meeting the plan and the process that it's gone through. Is that fair? Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Thanks, Councillor Louis. And I have no further questions. I'll call for a motion, a referral motion. Councillor Louis to move that. And all those in favor of referral of this item? Any opposed? Councillors Carr and Affleck opposed. And that motion carries.
So when we're in public hearing, we obviously have an open mind to whatever the project is, and we vote based on the merits and the impact and input of citizens coming to that public hearing and sending in their opinions. So we, the political process happens independently of that through the parties. The donations that take place all are managed by the parties themselves. And I frankly keep a distance from that. And my duties as mayor focus on a rigorous public hearing process, hearing the merits of a project, and ensuring that people have a voice in that project.
Have a voice. Speak truth to power. Come to City Hall. Give just 5 minutes of your time. Help make Mount Pleasant truly great.